What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 28 of our Pokemon Z walkthrough. In the previous episode, we took on the Nightmare at the Circus Saga. We ended up battling the 12th Regent leader, Everlast, and his Dark-type Pokemon. So we did get all 12 Regent badges, and we also ended up finding Yveltal and battling it. Unfortunately, Team Azoth and Elka and some of the ancient warriors got to Yveltal before we could capture it. So we have lost Xerneas and Yveltal to Elka's team, which is terrible news. But that just means there's one legendary left for us to try and get, and that is Zygarde. So that's what we're going to try and do in today's episode. We've just flown back to Lumio City, and now we are heading west to a brand new area. Apparently there is a building called Prism Tower, which is quite big, and we're going to have to go and explore that in hopes of encountering Zygarde. We are exploring the brand new regions here just west of Lumios. There are a load of items to pick up, so I do recommend that you search these areas, pick up all the items, and chat to all the locals. There are also grassy areas, so do check what Pokemon you can find here. As you can see, you can find Duraludon, Matang, Gabite, some really awesome ones. And we've also just found an Alpha Nest with a Clodsire in it. So we have probably reached about 13 or 14 Alpha Nests now. We'll see what plate we get from defeating Clodsire. But Clodsire actually knocked out both of our Pokemon. Also, as you can see, our team is looking a little different. We got 3 amazing Pokemon in the last episode. We got Melmetal, which we added to our team. We also traded for a Cobalion, which we've added to our team. And finally, we got Hooper, but Hooper is in our PC currently. But 3 amazing Pokemon, so our team is looking a little bit different, and I'm hoping it's going to be a lot stronger. And here, whilst exploring and picking up items, we've also found another cafe. And here you can trade for any of the 9th gen starter Pokemon. So you can get Quaxly, Fuecoco, and Meowscarada. I think that pretty much covers all the starter Pokemon. We have already found loads of cafes, and now we've just entered another building, and there's something crazy going on here, and all of a sudden Zygarde appears. So I wasn't expecting to see Zygarde here, but it is in its dog form. I thought Zygarde was going to be found in the Prism Tower, so I'm pretty confused at the moment, but we are battling it. It's at level 90, and like I said, it's in its dog form. As you can see, Zygarde does have many different forms though. It's got this form, and then it's got like a dragon snake form, and then it's got its ultimate form where it kind of looks like a transformer, and it's even got a brand new mega evolution that kind of looks like a nuclear bomb, but I'm not sure if the mega form is in this game or not. But we defeated Zygarde, and all of a sudden it ran out of the building, so we might have to go and chase after it. We also did heal up our team there. There is a nurse, so it's kind of like a Pokemon Center as well. And as we exit, we see Zygarde run off, and there are a whole bunch of paw prints. So we're just following the paw prints for now and seeing where Zygarde went. We're also just exploring some of the area here because it all is still new to us. And we did find Zygarde. It looks like the footprints went into this building. It looks like a train station or something. And we find Zygarde, and it has now changed forms again into like the snake dragon form. So we're going to have to try and battle it and knock it out again. Hopefully it won't run away again and we won't have to go and chase after it. But I am pretty nervous of Zygarde's ultimate form. That's when it's at its strongest. So if we can knock out Zygarde now, hopefully we can get it under control. We need to try and stop or catch Zygarde before Elka and Team Azoth hear about it. If they get all 3 of the legendaries, we might be in a lot of trouble because I believe these 3 legendaries also are tied to the ultimate weapon. We don't want the ultimate weapon to go off because that will be an absolute disaster. But now we have knocked out Zygarde, and we're just exploring the area here in the building. It looks like you can take a trip to Paldea here. And there's also the guy that makes Pokemon trades. So if you want to try your luck, I recommend saving your game and offering him a few Pokemon to trade and see what he offers in return. As we exit the building, we find a guy called Clem, and apparently he has a plan on how to stop or capture Zygarde. He's kind of like an expert and a scientist, so we're going to try and follow him and see if he's got any extra information that will be useful for us in our journey. As you can see, we are heading west and further west into other new areas. And we've just found Clem here. His lab is in one of the little houses. And as you can see, he's got all of Zygarde's forms here on boards, and he's got a whole bunch of notes. So he is really studying a lot about Zygarde. And I think he tells us that the Zygarde is now in Prism Tower. So we're going to have to try and work our way up and see if we can reach Zygarde. I'm hoping it's not going to be in its ultimate form if we do find it, but Clem has been a bit of help. We come and pick up the item hiding behind his board, and now we're going to try and make our way to Prism Tower. I believe the Prism Tower is quite big, and there are some puzzles that we need to work through in order to reach the top. We catch up with Chrysanto, and to our surprise, we just found Mirra into the tower as well with a whole bunch of soldiers. So I'm guessing he's also on the hunt for Zygarde. We're going to have to try and beat him to it. And if we can battle him, that will be amazing. I still want to get my revenge for Mirra leaving us in prison for all those years. We'll never forgive him for that. But now we're just exploring Prism Tower, and as you can see, there are these ramps everywhere that you have to jump over. There are also some of Mirra's guards around, so you might have to battle a couple trainers. But we're going to try and work our way to the top of the tower. Hopefully it's not too confusing or doesn't take too long. There are also a whole bunch of items to pick up. And the higher we get, we start feeling shakes and rumbles. So I've got no idea what's causing that. It's like the whole tower is shaking. I'm guessing it could be Zygarde for some reason. But we're just trying to go higher and higher. And we've found a couple teleportation pads. So I think we might need to use those in order to reach different areas. This tower can be pretty confusing for sure, so I do recommend that you just follow along if you are stuck in the game. Just follow where we go and everything will work out. We will show you how to reach Zygarde at the top and show you how to complete the main storyline. I think we are pretty close to the end of the game. There's probably 2 or 3 more episodes left, and then of course the post game. If we don't complete the main storyline this week, then it will definitely be next week. We are also really close to completing our Medabot Medabee walkthrough, so I'm guessing both of those games will be completed by next week. So I'm excited to finally complete both of these games, and that means that we will be starting some new games soon. If you guys do have any recommendations, please drop us a comment down below. I prefer to only start completed games. There are loads of games in development and they all look amazing, but normally you can only play up to the 3rd or 5th gym leader, and I'd rather just wait for those games to be complete before starting. So if you do have any recommendations for complete games that are kind of new, let us know down in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. There are also a few old classics that I wouldn't mind playing through. The 2 that I'm considering is Pokemon Glazed or Pokemon Emerald Crest. I think Emerald Crest recently got an update, so that might be a good option for us to start. There are also some amazing big games in the works that are coming out soon, so I can't wait to share all of these with you guys. But we are steadily making our way up the tower. It looks like we are getting pretty close to the top. It is quite confusing with the teleportation pads and all the ramps, but we are making progress. I think if we go up another floor or 2, we might be at the top. We haven't found Mirra yet, so hopefully we'll find him soon. We have taken on a couple of his guards and defeated them pretty easily. We find a ladder, and I think we spoke too soon. We've just bumped into Mirra and his Absol here. And it looks like he's ready to take us on for a battle. So it's time for us to get our revenge on him. I really want to kick his butt. And it looks like Crescento is also here just to make sure nothing crazy happens. But our battle is between myself and Mirra. And Mirra has a little hidden trick up his sleeve. As you guys know, there is that brand new legendary in this game called Oratosk. And Oratosk is actually going to help Mirra in this episode. So first we're going to take on Mirra, and he's only got 3 Pokemon. His first Pokemon is a level 75 Salamence, so it's really low leveled. We're going to probably defeat Mirra really easily. All of his Pokemon are at level 75, so that doesn't quite add up. We face his Absol now, which is at level 76, but we just one-shot it. And this is where his trick takes action. As you guys know, Oratosk has a Pokemon and a human form, and now Mirra is actually going to sacrifice his body so that Oratosk can combine with him to give him godly powers. So we're about to face Mirra in a crazy form. He's called the Herald of God, and he's got a full team of Pokemon now, and his Pokemon are leveled way higher. They're all around level 88, 89, 90. We just knocked out his Rotom, but now he has sent out the legendary Pokemon Raikou. I was not expecting him to have a legendary, but we knocked out Raikou pretty easily. The next Pokemon he sent out is Milotic. We one-shotted Milotic, and now he has sent out Alakazam. So our Melmetal's trying its best to knock out Alakazam, but he is using potions to keep it in battle. And now he has sent out Salamence, which is at level 89, so way higher leveled, and one of the stronger Dragon-type Pokemon that are out there. We've only got 2 Pokemon left, so we send out our Darkrai. But Darkrai gets one-shotted, so things are not looking good. We are down to our Mariliea. If we can get the Salamence out the way, I think we'll have the battle won. We'll just have to see how things go. We revive our Cobalion and our Delphox, but Delphox just gets one-shotted. We try and revive another Pokemon just in case, but Cobalion takes the attack and still survives. So we're going to use a potion on Cobalion and see if we can get an attack or 2 in. We are using another max potion on Cobalion, but we're taking a lot of damage from Salamence. We do get an attack in, but it doesn't cause too much damage. And finally, we've done it. A second attack, and we knocked out Salamence, but we still have one last Pokemon to go. Mirra has sent out his Absol, which has just mega evolved into its new form. Our Cobalion gets knocked out, but we did revive Darkrai and heal it up. We have put Absol to sleep, so I'm hoping it will stay asleep for us to finish it off. And yes, we've done it. We've defeated Mirra, and this means that Mirra is actually going to pass away. He has sacrificed his body and now lost, so Mirra is no more. I am kinda sad that Mirra went out that way, but I am more happy that we got our revenge, because he did leave us in a jail for years and years and tell our friends that we died. So I'm glad that he's no more. Finally, we kicked his butt, and that is the end of Mirra in the story. Now that Mirra is out the way, we can continue up the tower, and we have finally reached the rooftop. Here we have found Zygarde, and it looks like it's summoning some kind of energy so it can change forms again. But we are going to battle it first in its snake dragon form, and we're going to try and do it with Crescento's help. So it is a little tag team battle. I think we should be able to defeat this Zygarde pretty easily because we defeated it ourselves before. So now with a tag team, it's just a whole bunch easier. But then next thing, it transforms into its ultimate form. It gathers all that energy, and now we are going to have to battle it again. Zygarde jumps off the building, but then we hear a loud swoosh sound, and it has appeared as its final form. So Crescento and I are going to try and knock out this ultimate form Zygarde. It's at level 95, which is crazy high. but I think we should be able to defeat it still. Zygarde is a dragon and rock type, so quite a cool typing. But we've done it. We knocked it out fairly easily. Chrysanto's Gardevoir really helped us a lot. After defeating Zygarde, it kind of goes on a rampage, just shooting out attacks everywhere. So we're going to have to try and stop it before innocent people get hurt. And the next thing, Chrysanto hops onto his Pokemon and it jumps off the building, flying in the air, trying to attack Zygarde. It looks absolutely epic. And it looks like he's successful. He stabs Zygarde with his sword and throws out a Pokeball and actually ends up catching it. So I wasn't expecting that. At least we did catch one of the 3 legendaries. So that's going to be really helpful when we have to face Elka and Team Azoth later down the line. Chrysanto is really happy and starts playing his music. We have now unlocked the path to the next cities, which we will take on in the next episode. Apparently the next town is called Shallow Town or something, so we're going to quickly look at the map. And yes, Shallow City is just west of us, and then there's one last town. So that's all it's going to be for this episode. Thanks for watching.